This is only a test. This is a test of the emergency broadcast system. Let me see if this is rolling. I've got to see if I'm actually live again. Last night my stream crashed out, and as a result, YouTube and Twitch bugged out. So I want to see if I'm actually live to YouTube and Twitch. Sometimes, okay, yeah, looks good. Sometimes it just takes. I got to go in and alter the settings to get it back to normal, to get it working again. But it looks like I can just wait, and things will reset and come back. So we're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the show. Hey, man, what's up, Zachary Kale, 39DK. First on Twitch, that's for sure. But Zachary Kale got to chat in a little bit before you did on YouTube. Proof's in the pudding. Let me pull up some data here. Over here. Go up to here. I think I'm going to pop around and play a few games. What's up, Baby Moon Blade? Star waving? Nope, not watching the Trump rally today. What up, Ian? What's up, Q-Dog Punisher? Good to see you, man. No, I'm going to be streaming today. I'm creating data. I'm inserting information into the collective consciousness. Let's do it. First, I'm going to save my ad. Oh, cool. If you watch the show, you know what, Sofa King? First thing I'm going to do is play a game of Backpack Battles. Love it. I was just watching Ben play Backpack Battles. Ben's Backpack on YouTube. And I thought, you know what? I kind of want to play a game of that. It's been a while. Last night, I was running a stream, and I played some videos on YouTube that I thought maybe we're going to get a copyright strike. And I was like, yeah, fuck it. I'll do it anyway. And I did get a copy. Well, not a copyright strike. I've never gotten a copyright strike on YouTube. What they'll do is they'll demonetize. Oh, thanks for the cheers, Q-Dog. You know it, homie. What it'll do is it'll demonetize it and send the money to the owner of the copyright. It's a pretty cool setup. So they don't like punish your account or anything. They just redirect their ad revenue. But what happened was it was that thing of the fox hunting by the electromagnetic field. It was just a video, and I had the audio off, but the system was still like, hey, that's copyrighted. So I went in, and there's a setting where I just pushed the button and said, remove this part from the stream, and it just edited the stream and cut that little part out and then remonetized the video. So shout out to YouTube. Awesome technology that you can go and just clip. Oh, and that reminds me, I should probably unpublish that on Twitch, just so I don't have that. Oh, it is. It's unpublished on Twitch. Okay, cool. Yeah, all is well. Hello there, Kevin Persinger. Good to see you guys. David Ravitch, good to see you, man. Talking about Salty Cracker. I've seen that guy's videos before. I'm not sure what that is in reference to about Salty Cracker. Having a craptastic day, dude. Sounds great. Sounds goodish. Hello there, Conifelli. Yeah, lately I just kind of play when I can. I get it in when I get it in. Sometimes that's for long bursts of time, and sometimes it's just for a few hours here and there. Oh, hello there, Digital Magoo. Butler, Pennsylvania, huh? Oh, that's funny, Jordan Atherton competing with Trump. Well, no competition. People can watch whatever they want. I encourage you to watch whatever you want to watch. Me and Don, we go way back to the 80s. Today, I'm going to be popping around a few games. I think I'm going to play some... Well, first thing I'm going to do is throw up a game of Backpack Battles. Just because I'm craving it. Backpack Battles. And then I might go into Baldur's Gate. Let's see here. Is the game loaded? I've got to change the settings here so I can actually see the game. It would be capture window. And there we go. Oh. I got an error where I can't see my mouse. So I need to fix that by making it Not full screen. Bear with me here for a moment. Full screen borderless. Windowed. I got to play it in windowed mode, unfortunately. But I can expand the window on my end. Can you tell I'm expanding it? So it's a big window, but it's still in windowed mode. But that way I can actually register my mouse on the screen. It's very strange. Some games, every once in a while, if I play them in full screen mode with Streamlabs on, I can't see my mouse when I play it. Very strange. It's been a while. Good to get back. What's up, UFO 757? We live in our own prisons. Is that a Creed song? Or are you just talking about your body? Your body is a sort of prison. Oh, I see. You're talking about Tim Pool saying something about Salty Cracker. I don't have no idea what that's all about. But if it comes up, I'll listen. Thanks for mentioning it. Appreciate. Baby Moon Blades. What's going on, homie? Remnant and Tyler Hogue. Hello, dude. Check out Remnant 2. Tell me more. Well, they're really feeding me the flame badge here. I think I'm gonna be going flame badge. Flame badge. And fuck it, lump of coal. This is great. It'll be crafted. Let's get a lump of coal on my hammer. Okay, the flame badge is not going to set it on fire, but I should be able to. This is on sale, so I'm snagging it immediately, even though I might not use it, and that's cost 1, so I can sell it back for free. This is also on sale. This is not a great opener, though. But might be able to take a bit of a loss on the first turn. I got to save that gold. Anything else I could get? Nope. Looks good to me. Let's make sure that I am maxed out. Good luck. Remnant 2. Oh, I got Space Marines 2 working last night. I was struggling on stream. Let's check this shit out. I don't think this is going to go very well. I don't have any food for the pan, so it's pretty weak. Yeah, this went about as well as I expected. Not the best opener. That's what I get for buying a bunch of crap on sale. This is not bad this early, but this junk-ass pan is like probably got to go. So I could go into the Goobert, but this pan is silly. Goobert? I need a weapon. Yeah, man. David Ravitch is what I'm talking about. Remnant 2. Well, what's up, Disease? Good to see you, dude. Robert Berkeley. Yeah, so I got Space Marines playing. I bought it. I loaded it. UFO 757. Hello, dude. And it was didn't load. It was a black screen. Yes, like the video. Thank you for reminding me there, David Ravitch. Like the video. Follow me on Twitch and YouTube. It's important that you follow me on Twitch. Twitch is a big one. We're building up the Twitch account, and I want to pull this up. Here we go. So join on Twitch. Twitch is great. Twitch is like the gaming network, but YouTube also is spectacular. They've been super awesome to me for 2 decades, so I support YouTube in all forms. And follow me on X, YouTube, and Twitch. It's super awesome. Thank you guys again for coming. Am I going into Goobert this early? I don't think so. I'm looking for a weapon. I'll take this fucking wooden sword. This thing's garbage. Yeah. Burning coal can go on the sword for sure. This can go here. To make the flamme. Le flamme. No, let's do burning coal and the wooden sword. I want the gloves of haste. Unfortunately, the gloves of haste are not. Let's put the gloves of haste on that. here, maybe? Now what? I'm looking at garlic. Garlic's good early. Let's, I think I'm going to have maybe the weapon up here. So it's constantly at 20%. That can go in there. Okay, this is looking all right. And a garlic? Garlic early is not bad. Okay. Oh, am I going into the dragon gloves? Yeah, I think I am. Okay, this is an okay. This is a better second round than it was the first round. You think I should get a cool sword to put on my wall for my gaming channel? That'd be cool. A kukri? I have some machetes that I use to chop, like, trees out back if there's overgrowth. I could, but, like, I feel like hanging a weapon on my wall is kind of like maybe a flex that I don't need. Oh, geez, I'm getting, come on. I'm at 1. Damn. That's the power of the whetstone. Is a flex that I don't really need to exude, but you know, it's a sword. It's not like I've got a gun on my wall. I think people are a lot more edgy about guns than they are about swords. Baby Moonblades. It sounds like you're biased also about having blades. I don't know how that works, pulling out weapons and blades. I've got like really nice weapons over, like they're not weapons, really nice tools over there, I guess you would call them. They're machetes that I use for cutting tree brush. I mean, technically they're self-defense tools if you need to, but so is a spoon, really. I got a super sharp, really nice hunting knife. I've got a really nice cooking knife, super nice cooking knife, and a couple of really beautiful machetes. One's like carbonized steel. I'm sorry to hear that, DJ JT. Sad that yeah, your mother. Let's kind of take a moment here. Yeah, there's something soothing about having the part of the, I don't know how to put it, part of the human body that remains. I mean, obviously, I think cremation is fine. It doesn't really matter. You know, the spirit persists regardless. But there's something about the hydroxyapatite in the bones that vibrate. Literally, the hydroxyapatite is a form of crystal. And I think that the spirit somehow can remember it's the body that it spent so much time exuding, altering around, like your magnetic field, whatever it is, your spirit kind of becomes attuned to your body in a sense, maybe. But I think it can be there without the body too. But like my father was telling me a story about how he was cleaning up in his bedroom some nail clippings, and he found one. He was like, and he looked at it, and it was the cat's nail clippings that they had put down, that had died, you know, a month before, weeks before. And when he picked it up, he got a vision of the cat, like not just like a thought, but like an actual, like he sensed her spirit. And I think there's something too. That's probably why graveyards are so peaceful, and like why we go to graves to worship and to give thanks and remember the dead. Because of the bones. So I'm with you, man. Sad to hear, but beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, that's one of the things, disease, that I experienced when I vaped DMT. Hello, Deceptor522. When I had that DMT experience and I witnessed these spirits, these high-frequency beings, I was like, oh, if that's death, we're good, dude. We're good. Don't worry. We're going to be good. We are already good. Life can be a little stressful, and obviously we want to make this third dimension the best we can possibly make it so that we can kind of know ourselves better and understand and enhance people's ability to get connected to God and spirit and all these things, and hopefully create like a peaceful, I don't want to say passive experience, but like passively peaceful experience where we can all kind of have calm and peace in our daily lives. We want to do that and build the world towards that. But really, that realm of high frequency being is like, oh, dude, all the stuff. I don't think there's really time in the same way either. So like, if you're there, you're going to witness all your friends and relatives and loved ones again, very like right instantly almost. Like there's not really, I mean, I guess there is time, but because things are moving so fast in that high frequency, it's like there's time moves slowly, but not at all. I don't know. That's actually, I'm out of my wheelhouse talking about that. I have to spend more time in that realm, in that way of perception to know better about how time serves. But it's just a very calm, comfortable, peaceful. Those words don't even do it justice how good and well that way is. So yes, death is another opportunity to reincarnate. And I'm only think that once I get there, I'll be like, son of man, I could have done so much more in life. Like, so you got to do your best in life. Oh, thanks, DJ. Yeah, you'll always be there and be like, son of a bitch, I could have done so much more. I know I could have done more. Like, I know I had it and I should have, but like, now you got to do it. And then you come back here and you're like, all right, I'm going to do it this time. And then you get here and you're like, man, I'm hungry. Man, I just want to kind of chill out. It's like, bro, no, we're here. Teach the world. Do your best. Learn. Pay it forward. I'm taking the axe. I want it. This banana also looks really good. So I think I can get rid of the wood sword and go into the axe fully. Also, I need space, so that works. Because I want this. And this I want. What? Let's see here. Got that. I want to do that. Do I want the flame dagger? Flame dagger is kind of nice damage, actually. Flame dagger would be really nice damage. And it doesn't take up any. And then I can put this on hold. Yeah, I think I do want the flame dagger. I don't normally go flame dagger, but I should hold this, though. I'm going to get rid of this for the flame dagger. Let's do it. So I'm going to go here. Molten dagger. I got that on reserve. All right, that's good looking. Let's roll it. I'm going double axe, but with all this, with the flame badge and all this fire, something to use it on is the dagger. I needed the extra damage. I don't think I could have stood up to this without it. All right, here we go. They got thorns, nasty, nasty, and I have no healing, so can I out DPS? I should have the dagger in the bag. What was I thinking? Should have this dagger in the bag. Son of a bitch. Well, now I got it. Molten dagger. Shields have a chance to trigger. Armor triggers 24% faster. I'm going with the investment opportunity, homie. Here we go. So what I do really need this in the bag. Come on, Crossland. Get it in the bag. I need these both in the bag. And I need these here. The bag makes it trigger 30% faster once it goes. Okay, what else we got going on? Now I need space. Ask and ye shall receive. First things first, I'm going to take this. Oh, maybe I can use this. Stamina sack first. For the nanana. We'll bring this over here. Get the investment opportunity right there. Okay, this is looking all right. I'm definitely saving this for next round. Ed Foss, good to see you, man. Hello, Nerd Beef. Yeah, I heard Donald Trump is giving a speech in Butler, Pennsylvania today. That's awesome. Tim Pool went up there. I saw him doing a video with Jack Posobiec for the War Room.
Yeah.
Tim drove his Cybertruck up there, and they ended up using the Cybertruck to power the interview, which I thought was kind of funny. Yeah, this is good. Doing some extra damage. Use those flames. It uses a flame every time it hits to gain 2 damage.
Yeah.
The answer is yes. That's what I'm talking about. Flame dagger for the win. I should have had it in the bag last round. All right. Well, now we're looking at a fanny pack, which is legit. All right. I really am looking for... Ooh, a chili. A chili. Yeah, I'll take the chili. But what I really want is a goobert, because I want to make a chili goobert. That worked out. But what I really want is, right here is space. I mean, I guess I don't need that garlic, to be honest. One garlic there. Let's use this for 2 fanny packs. 2 fanny packs. We got one there. Actually, we'll do this here. That can go there. Maybe like this. Now we're talking. This is what I'm looking for. Get this guy here. And the investment opportunity can go right there. This is looking good. I want to make a chili goob next round. You know what? I will reserve that. I'll reserve both these, because I might end up making a stone skin potion. Oh, what I'm really looking for is another axe. That's what I was going to say earlier. I want to make the double axe. So what are my rare chances are at 35. Next round is the round where you have the best chance of... What's up, Edinburgh? Hello, Dragon Fruit and Vom Drac. Good to see all you guys. Very good to see you. Thank you for coming. Thanks, guys. Fucking let's rock, dude. Let's battle.
Yeah.
Let us battle, then. He's got a lot of armor. And I do not have much healing. The banana. The banana's all I got. Oh, he's doing it to me. He just has too much armor. What's the accuracy on this thing? 75% accuracy on the hammer? That's not good. Okay, we're evened up. The dagger's hitting hard. Dagger's hitting hard. So's the hammer. Oh, look at that. Wow. I might actually pull this one out. Oh, I want both these. I want the armor, but the goobert is super important because I gotta get... let's see here. I need a chili goob. Turn them into the chili. Oh, look at all this shit. So I want that. I want the armor. I gotta reserve it for next round, I think, because I need space. That was a risk that I didn't. All right, that's kind of rough. It's kind of rough. I hope I can survive this, man. Investment opportunity on the board. Bunch of flame in the backpack. Ooh, let's see. Michael Madsen.
Okay.
Good to see you. Well, that was an insulting way to ask a question. I guess the simple answer is I do what I want. Thanks for coming, man. Now time to focus on the mathematics. I don't know if I can put up with this chili goob. This flame is insane. All right, Goobert, hold it down. Give me the heals. Yes. Now the backpack has triggered. Jeez, I'm up here. Oh, big damage. What hit so hard there at the end? Was that a critical? I must know. Nope, it was just the Molten Dagger and the axe hitting together. Yeah, this dagger scaling damage is nice. Okay, man. I don't know if I would say we've stabilized, but... Oh. That's what I'm looking for. Man, that Hungry Blade's looking good. I just don't have... healing for it. And this is the armor I'm looking for, so let's do it. Let's freaking do it. God, I need space like crazy. Big, big, big. I need space. Give me that. That's my weapon right there. I don't know if I'm going to make it out of this round, though. Chili Goob's great. That's heat scaling. I mean, I could sell down and get that axe. I could do that. Maybe I should do that. I gotta sell 4 flames and a stone. Yeah, I don't need the flames because I have the chili goob. And another armor. Oh my god, an armor on sale. I don't have the space for that. I could reserve it. Is that insane? Is that insane? Yeah, Drew, I got the new Warhammer. I got it. I installed it, and it was not working, and then I got it to work. So it's looking good. I'm thinking I'm going to play that in a little bit. Let's see here. Got that, and then that. This is not a good setup right there. That's not good. Well, I can do this. Maybe that. So let's do this. I gotta combine these axes. They make the giant great axe, and literally, it is literally great. It's fucking great. Now I don't necessarily need. What if I do this? How about that? And then that. And that. That's looking better. Okay, that looks okay. That's a little better. And now I'm going to need space. That's about it. That's silly, kind of silly that I mean, honestly, that's good too. Is it crazy? Maybe. Sean Friedis. What's up, Nerd Beef? Isaac H. This is Backpack Battles, dude. Backpack Battles. All right. He's scaling, but I'm hitting him hard and fast, so I might be able to pull this one off. I haven't even triggered my backpack yet, which gives me like 30% attack speed in it for everything in the backpack. Yeah, the chili goob's getting it on. There we go. That was what I needed. Now, question. I think I'm looking at anvil. I've got 2. Perfect. Yeah, I'll take the anvil. Definitely taking this. The dragon scale armor is excellent. That's okay. I just can't afford another one of those. It's on sale, but I can't afford it. I'll take it, but I need space. Please give me space. What's this? Another Goobert on sale, too. This would be great. This is excellent with this build, so we'll do it. All right, got to reformat the backpack a little bit here. I'll do that by doing this. Fanny packs all around me. Fanny packs all around me. How about that can go there? That can go here. That great axe is legit. That can go there. Armor. Those will go there. Oh, where's the Goobert go? Probably here. Man, I'm overloaded with stuff here. Which I guess means I can sell items. I don't need the garlic anymore. This is fantastic in this build. Let's see. I could make the dragon skin boots. Those are fantastic. Okay, what I think I'm going to do is set this down for this round. For the banana. So many options. That can go there. The boots can go here. Okay. It's a little but it's getting it done. That. And then like this. Okay, I need space like in a big way. But I think I can pull this off. So this is giving big bonuses to my 2 weapons. +1 damage, 5 stamina, 15% stamina reduction, +3 damage to each of them. The double axe is insane. Yeah, that's the right move. Good luck. Here we go.
Yeah.
Ginger Jack in the house and Junis. Hello, Ed Faust. And Coco. Hello, everyone. Double blind. I don't want to get... What's he blinding me with? Fortunately, the chili goob. Wait, how did I get rid of those blinds? Oh, they must have been temporary.
Yeah.
Double axe, doing its job. This thing scales hard. Every time it hits, it gets 2 extra damage. It does really well with the oil lamp. That I'll take. The oil lamp is fantastic. But the problem is I need space. The oil lamp is fantastic. With the accuracy build. I mean, it's accuracy. I'm going to take... Blinds can finish me. If I get blinded, it's over. Not over, but it can really mess me up. So I'm putting that in there. Oh, the oil lamp. What's up, Tony? Tony Nagy and Grofty. Good to see you, man. You can say that again. A wild Crossland has certainly appeared. Some say I'm the wildest. You might say I'm the wildest Crossland until you meet Max Crossland. My brother. That dude is the real deal. All right, this can go here. That can go in there. Boots on the ground. That can go there, here. I need more space. Oh, that's really good. 15% lifesteal. Too good to pass up. I take it. I want it. I take it. That can go in there too. That'll give you a chance to bypass armor. Hit 15% chance. And I guess the banana's a little redundant now because I've got the anvil. So I think Piggy. Piggy going to get me that extra gold at the end of the round. And I could roll one more for a backpack. I'll take it. I don't really need the mana. That it's good. Gives me a little armor at the beginning to scale my axe. Should I sell for it? I don't think so. I'll just save it for next round. A lot of people pass this up because it costs 2 and only gives you 1 backpack slot. But it does also give you 13 armor.
Yeah.
Buck. What's up, dude? Okay, here we go. I got to get that flame badge in my backpack for that heat. Because this thing doesn't have any heat to scale. Oh, there we go. There's a little heat. He's got his freaking staff of fire. Nasty. Oh, nasty. Come on. Out of stamina. Brutal. I ran out of stamina. All right. Good to know. There's the dragon set I was looking for. I got all 3 of these dragon scale armor, boots, and claws. So I have 2% lifesteal for each flame. Yes. Now that is what I'm talking about. That also is on sale. Well, I'm buying this. This is a must. And this can go here. I got to get my banana on the battlefield. This is really, really good. Opponent's healing is reduced by 40%. I mean, I have to take it. It wasn't really an option. I think I can do without the hammer for this one. Now we're moving. Now we got the things. Oh, I did want to get some stone skin potion for when I trigger and gain armor. That's not bad. That might be really good. Oh, it's cost 6 though. I'm good. Let's see if I can do this without running out of stamina this time.
Yeah.
I think I need more space. He's got spikes, but I'm cracking through it with my axe. Yeah, it looks like I'm running out of stamina. He's got shields, so that's knocking my stamina down. But not necessarily running out. I got the banana. Hold the line. Don't miss. Here we go. I'm in battle rage now. Oh, I got to get the banana in my... Yeah, I need stamina. Nice one. Another huge... Just looking for stamina. That's all I'm looking for right now. I mean, this will give me stamina if I put it in the backpack. All right, I need space. Let's do it. Oh, the cheese. Cheese is great. Cheese might be... This actually can give me remove stamina from the opponent. It's on sale. Cheese on sale. That's kind of good. Maybe this thing's served its due, the Molten Dagger. Because it uses my flames, and this... I get more lifesteal for each flame I have. I think the Molten Dagger is played out. I'm selling it. Purchasing this. So I'll be doing more fanny packs for the axe. It's about as fannied as it can get. This is what I want to do. No, not like that. Not like this. More like this. So we like that. That gives me a chance to do this. That. Here. And perhaps, I mean, that can go there. Like that. This will give me the stamina right here. That's a huge stamina boost. So what do I get? The cheese? Yeah, right here. Yeah, I need to get space now. So this can come out. Roll without it. Here we go. Big space. Love it. Excellent. Excellent. Ooh, but where do I put it? Maybe up top. So I could be like, what's cheese? How often? 4 seconds? This is 5 seconds. Like that. The cheese master. Let's cheese these fools. Okay. I can do this, which will give me some space here for another crafted item right there, which could be this. This is looking really nice right now. Okay. Back in. Anybody else with investment opportunity here? I get some fire on the board. Flames aplenty. I could roll again, but I kind of want to... What's up, fat hobo? Yeah, this is the inventory right here. This is what I got going so far. All right, let's roll. Let's see how it go, yo. Bro. This thing's nuts. Super good. Just scaling heat. Scale that heat, goob. Yeah, so you can see this thing up to 20 heat, and then it gives me... Oh, so once I get 10 heat, this thing is giving me 20% lifesteal with every hit. On top of the 15% lifesteal. I don't know if that means 35 or if it means I take 20 and then I take 15, or if that is 35. I don't even give a shit. Let's just play. I'll figure it out later. All right, I've triggered my battle rage. That's a good sign. Now I'm smacking. This thing is scaling really hard at this point. I got to get a lamp. I got to get something that'll increase this thing's accuracy now. All right, the lamp is important. Give me a lamp. Yeah, I'll take this. Why not? They kind of pay for themselves, because when they craft, I pump out a flame every time I craft an item, and when two gems connect, when they combine, it's considered crafting an item, and then I can sell the flame for 1 gold. So buying these gems for 1 gold is like super nice. What am I looking at here? This thing? No. Looking for, well, this on sales, a yes every time. Here we go. What do I need here? I really am looking for a lamp. Excuse me. So this can go here. And go there. Not this lamp. That's a Jin's lamp. I'm looking for the oil lamp. Although this thing's pretty good. Doesn't really work with this deck, though. What I really want here is another crafted item. It's like this. To go there. Now we're talking. Now stamina's not a problem. Funkmaster General with the gifted sub. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Matt Gray gifted a membership by Funkmaster General. Thanks, man. Funkmaster General in the house. Yes, dude. I think the burning coal is nice because I can use it as a crafted item when the time has come. These 35% chance to inflict poison. I think I'm going to put them up here to keep that poison going. And then this can go here. Resist a debuff and gain armor. I like it. Now what I want to get, I mean, I'm still looking for that oil lamp. What's this? Remove flame. Give me. That's actually pretty good. What's it connect with? Combines with something I have. Oh, maybe it's just telling me I can burn the coal with it. That thing's pretty fucking wild. I don't want to lose my flame, though. No, let's look for an oil lamp. Oil lamp? Oil lamp, anyone? Oil lamp? I'll take the space. All right, here we go. Here we go. What up, man? Darth Call, dude. Hello, sir. Funkmaster General, dude. The newest member. Remember. Member forward. Re means forward. So like retard means to slow forward. Remember means to return is to turn forward. Kind of like the Earth is returning. Turning again. I guess you could say it also means again. All right, I got to focus on the damage I'm putting out on this guy, which is big, which is very big. This axe is scaling so hard. I love it. Getting a nearly full anvil is absolutely worth it. This can go here now, and this can go in the armor. I mean, this healing reduction is banging. Obvio. It's spectacular. I think this is the right move. Getting rid of debuffs, because blind can really mess me up. We'll put this on the board here. No, let's keep that there. Maybe. No, we can do that. Do that and that. Oh, this can go in the freaking the joyous, and then that can go here. Speed. I'm looking for the flawed topaz. Give me speed. Give me speed. Now, I'm kind of tempted to take this and increase my battle rage, because during battle rage, every 1 second I gain fire. This makes it go 2 seconds longer. That's actually triggering faster during battle rage. Although it doesn't trigger... That's good to have in the backpack, but it's whatever. Kind of tempted to take this, actually. The spike collar. But I don't think so. But backpack space I'll take. Let's organize a bit. This triggering on anything? Nope. The holy potion. Holy potion. Any other? Let's do one more for that oil lamp. I mean, this is pretty good too. Big buffs. I don't really need buffs with this thing, but luck would be good because it counters blind. Nah, this is not. It's too expensive. Spacing up. Take it for next round. So much flames. I'm not complaining. I am drinking Graphene Dream Lot Soldier. I am. Yes, this is Graphene Dream, a Cast Brew coffee brand. Not brand. Cast Brew Coffee is the brand. Cast Brew Coffee. It is really nice. Low acidity. It's very smooth. Super good. I'm a little concerned because I'm running low on coconut water. I have it in delivery right now, but it's not arriving till Monday. Yeah, it's good. Highly recommend it. I think castbrew.com is where you get it. And Graphene Dream. Yeah. It's all about that low acidity. I like to mix it up, just depending on how I feel. But right now I got a big jar of it in the kitchen. I like get it out of the bag and put it in a glass jar. Seal it in a glass jar. It looks cool. When I open the cupboard, there's like, see the brown coffee grounds right in front of my face. Scoop it with the spoon into the reusable Keurig cup that I have, and then put it in the Keurig machine. This needs another gem. I need to complete the cycle. It hits so much. Wow, this lifesteal is off the charts. It's so good. Lifesteal. This dragon set's underrated, man. It's awesome. Or maybe it's rated fine. I don't think it gets enough love on stream, and it's like, yeah. It's so good. There might be other better unique items to pull, but this thing's fucking good. Question now. I did want this. Yeah, the potion's the way. The potion is the way. So, one potion. That'll save me some space. I got that. Now this can go there. Then that can go here. That's good in case I go up with somebody with huge armor. Every once in a while, what's up, Haywood? You blow me? Good to see you, man. Hugh Janes, hello. Yeah, blacksmith's nuts with this double axe. I mean, it's only an epic item. There are better items in the game, but once you're rolling this thing with almost full anvil, hello. Hello, sir. Like, that's so much damage. I'm just concerned about blinds right now. I got the divine potion. Accuracy in general. I could use some luck. Because if they blind me 10, 12 blind, I'm like, it's going to be rough. This could also be in a better spot, like here. Question now is, do I grab this? No. I'm going to keep rolling. That's not bad. Kind of unnecessary because I don't need the stamina. The luck would be huge. Armor's always great with this build, but I mean, maybe I could use the stamina if I go up against shields. I think I'm going to buy the flute. That luck is a blind counter. And stone, I kind of want to keep the stone because in case I get stone skin potion. But I'm going to need 2 of them. Not a super good position for this yet. That's a good spot for it. Then I can go here. And there. And then go there. And then there we go. All right, flute. Make your music. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah.
Actually, what I'm going to do is, before this rolls, take a look at that. I wish I could integrate all my games with Twitch and make. I wonder if this integrates with Twitch. No. Some games you can integrate with Twitch where you can mouse over everything and like read it, because knowing what all these items do is what makes this game fun. I'll be back. Who was it that was saying your go-to is the anvil? Someone mentioned that. This is an anvil with the freaking flame badge I got on round 1 on sale. So it's like, talk about hyper acceleration, dude. Flame with this build's nuts. All right, let's see how this goes. He's got a pretty nasty build. Bloodthorn's powerful. My lifesteal, though. And he's got double shield. So I'm glad I got that flute, just in case. Pull me some stamina. This is looking pretty hard. Can I hold up? Yeah, I'm out of stamina. Come on, flute. Blow me the whistle. There it is. The flute triggered the stamina. That was huge. Flute triggered stamina twice in a row. This thing for the win. Oh, wow. Gave me 4 stamina coming up on the end because these things were knocking my stamina down. And he was just hitting for 59 damage a swing. What was I hitting for? Same, comparable. 100 accuracy because of my luck. Yeah, the flute was phenomenal for this build. That was great. Into the survival round we go. Oh, gotta buy the amulet on sale. Food, it's not really that useful. Well, I think I'm going stamina. Might as well. Oh, my next 3 hits are critical? Yeah, you better believe it. Wow, that's good. Once I hit 15 flame, my next 3 hits are critical. I feel like this should come out, the forging hammer. I don't even want to use it. I don't want it to take critical hits away from the double axe. So what if that's here? Here. Yeah, then this can go here. And then that triggers like doubly quick when it's in the backpack, which just fire, fire, flame, 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 flame. Now I need triggers for this guy. Ah, this is such a good trigger for the... Oh, I know what I can do. Like that. And like that. And I can go here. Alright, he's triggered. Are you triggered, Goob? I think you are. I guess I can put that there. Food triggers 40% faster. I have 1 piece of food. This thing's butt poor in this build. Man, I kind of want this up here. So what am I looking at here? That's 1, 2. It's got 8. So it's 80% faster. If it's here, it's 70% faster. So this is a better spot for it. I feel like this underutilized fanny pack. Yeah. Whatever. This is looking fucking hot. All right. Purpley purple in the armor. Fire all around me. Fire's over here. Yeah, let's do that and that. Oh, I know what I can do. If I run out of stamina, I'll get rid of more debuffs. Okay. This is very good, and I got a little bit of space to complete the backpack later. This thing's triggering. Let's go, dude. This looks good.
Yeah.
How's everyone's Saturday chat going? Fantastic, dragon fruit. Throw more fire charms in. What do you mean, fire charms? Oh, the busted blade. Arguably the best weapon in the game. Ah, this thing's nasty, nasty, nasty. So what is he? Stamina cost is 3. I don't know if I'm able to stop that thing. Because I need more defense. What's he going to hit for? Please don't hit me again, dude. Oh, he's got this, too. He's got a lot of weapons. I guess I could use a shield. Lesson learned. Yeah, a shield would be really good in here. Just don't crit. He's out of stamina. That's a good sign. Is he gaining health? Yeah, he's out of stamina, thankfully. This busted blade's not getting... hits for 117 damage. And there's no gems in it. It can hold, like, 7 gems. Really what you want to do when you run the busted blade is just focus your entire build around the busted blade. This guy's a little diluted, his build. If I had a shield, I'd be screwing him. But this thing now only it costs 5 stamina, though. I don't know why it's costing him so much stamina.
Yeah.
That's it, dude. Working his ass. What do I do? Do I get this prismatic orb? Just throw caution to the wind? I don't think so. Yeah, I'll take another one of these. Poison resistance? Sure. I don't really have space for this one. I don't need it. I'll take that. What else we got? Oh, it's the oil lamp, and it's on sale. I love this thing. Let's do it. Oh, and that can go here. Oil lamp on sale. This is looking really good. Really freaking good. Oil lamp on sale and 2 fanny packs, 20% faster. Gives me fire every 3.2 seconds. The weapon gets 1 damage and 5% accuracy. So if he tries to counter, or if he brings the blinds, I think I'm going to be okay. Now, honestly, I feel like this backpack is complete. All I need is, I'm open gems. I just want to roll and find gems. Oh, that can go in here too. Reduced his healing by massive amount. I could probably stand to put a really good gem in here. So yeah, let's find a gem. Yeah, that's not a good gem, but I'll take it. Is this triggering anything? This is okay. It cleanses blind. I mean, talk about being resilient. That's not a bad move, to be honest. I think I can get rid of this Amulet of Feasting for the crown. Oh yeah, I could actually make a king crown now, which not only gets rid of blind, but it empowers the gems that are within it. Let's do that, dude. Making a king crown. All right, flames all around me. Flames all around me. Should I buy this? No. No, I'm good. I'm tight. I'm good. Some say I'm the best. I'm good. Anything else? Any more? Can anything beat me? Technically, yes. What does he got? He's big thorns build. Fortunately, I don't poke. He's also going to try and poison me. I've got this, though, the divine potion to get rid of poison. At least 10 of them. I think I can do more damage to him than he can to me. Check out this. He's going to do a lot of thorns, and every time he puts down thorns, he does poison. Then once he hits me with 18 poison, I start taking extra damage. But he doesn't have a lot of damage output. He's relying on poison, so he's got a really slow build. I mean, he's got the Tusk Piercer. We'll see. I got enough armor to handle that at a glance. Let's see if something changes. I think I'm going to burst him down. I got to speed up my axe. Oh, this axe is getting it on. Yeah, I need to speed this thing up so it hits hard more frequently. That's what these yellow gems are for. I've got plenty of stamina. I guess the flame is making me attack faster. Jeez, it just worked his ass. All right, what's next? Another gem box. Too late in the game. Don't need it. Now, armor's not bad. Start of the battle, gain 65 armor. Cleanses poison. I don't need it. Another oil lamp. Also, don't really need it. Don't really need it. There's the king crown. Every 2.4 seconds it heals me, protects me from 1 buff being removed, and I can become invulnerable with 10 mana. That's not going to happen. But the gemstones inside are increased. Their efficacy is increased by 50%. So honestly, it might be better to put the red gem in the crown and amplify my healing by 20%. Because this is giving me 20% lifesteal, so that'll be another 5%. So 25% lifesteal on every hit. No, because this is giving me 15% lifesteal on top of 20% lifesteal. So I think that means it's giving me 35% lifesteal. That's better than 25%. So the red gem stays in the axe. These are going to go in the crown, reduce the opponent's healing. Let's put this upright since people are watching. Gajoo, yeah. Spladoo, yeah. What else we got on the table? Blue gem is nice. 25% chance to cut through armor. Oh, I can get this and roll for gems. That's a good idea. What about this? Is it too late? My favorite Magic the Gathering deck, Darth Call, is Urza. The blue Urza. The one that lets you tap artifacts for blue. Lord High Artificer, I think is what he's called. You know, this is cute, but it's too late in the game for what am I looking at? A blood amulet? Just for 2 vamp? Nah, it's expensive. Yeah, there we go, fanny pack. Fanny packs. Ooh, and the purple gem. Purple gem. So much healing reduction. I don't think he heals. I don't think he can heal at all. So making the purple gem here to increase the speed of the flute. Put that there. This can go here. That can go there. And these can go here. I like the puzzles. All right. That's looking nice. It looks really good. I haven't really been tracking if the Draconic Orb is... I mean, it's giving me 3 critical hits in a row, which is really nice. It's still early, though, because I get 15 flame really fast. So this thing hasn't scaled up in damage, so it's criticaling at, like, when it's doing, like, 18 damage. Could be better, but it's also getting rid of thorns and giving me flames. If they have thorns. Now, honestly, that can come out. Let's put the blue gem on the board. Here, whatever. This can come out. No, you know what? I'll put the blue gem here so I carve through armor faster. More of a chance that I cut through their armor. That I bypass their armor, rather. I think just having all this flame on the board is the right move. Like this doesn't need to be on the table. I guess it could. Gives me another gem. What I really want to do is this and this. Looking for another gem. Okay, a mana orb on sale is kind of neat because it might allow me to get 10 mana to trigger this. Which is just 2.5 seconds of invulnerability is good, so let's go for it. I'm not using the stones. I was hoping to get a stone skin potion, but that didn't happen. So what, just here? Yeah. Just triggering off the axe. I mean, really it would be here, but I don't want to screw up that setup with the potions. So I guess here I might get 10 mana. I'm definitely buying it. What's this? 2.4 seconds? This is 1.8 seconds, but it's sped up hugely. It's triggering like 80% faster. Yeah, I think it's just on the axe. It's the only trigger, though. Would it be better to trigger with a bunch of stuff? Nope. That's just fine. I'm curious to see if it even gets to 10 mana. This thing has to hit 20 times for this to get to 10 mana. By the odds. But if it's here, then we're looking at... Yeah, I guess this is the best spot. I mean, that's good. That's a really good spot for the mana orb. What? I'm not too worried about this. Okay, let's go. Oh, that helmet looks good too. That cap would be really good. Can I get it? The cap's great. It's just defense. Prevents critical, resists suns, reduce damage by 25%. Yeah, that's an excellent defensive tactic. Hello there, Apotheon.
Okay.
What's up, dude? Yeah, this deck's chill as fuck, man. It's a good way to start the day. Look at all this defense. Jeez. So he's reducing my healing, which is obnoxious. Fortunately, I don't rely too much on healing. But I do have like a lot of life steal. So he's really reducing my healing by 60%. He's got a fatigue build. He's trying to get me into fatigue. He's going to try and debuff me and get me into fatigue. Fortunately, I'm somewhat prepared for that. Let's see how this plays out. He's got a pretty good build. Poison, blind. Oh, the crown is just getting the job done. Removing blinds. Oh, wait, no, this doesn't remove blinds. It just protects my buffs from being removed. Okay, never mind. This, yeah, that triggered. Got rid of 10 debuffs. You can see all that poison and blind is gone now. So this thing is still scaling. It's at 90%. The oil lamp pumping it out. There it's at 95%. Keep this thing hitting because he's trying to debuff me and blind me. And then he's also going to try and chill me with this thing. Stun me with the hammer. So this thing's got the 15% stun resistance, which is fucking huge. I'm glad I bought this cap. And then he's going to try and pump me with damage on top of my debuffs. I think I'm countering this build pretty well. The question is, can I do enough damage to him fast enough? Because if the battle goes on for a long time, he's flipping all his cards, reflecting debuffs. God, he's hitting. Come on, come on. He's got a nasty build. That armor was clutch. Got me at 30 poison, 9 blind. I've got a 65% chance accuracy. I think he got me. But it looks like... Did the crown trigger? No, the crown did not trigger. That was he had a good build. This thing really messed me up. All that healing reduction. I kind of rely on lifesteal. Final round. Oh, fuck it. I could take a genie lamp. This thing's silly. It's not doing anything. This I can sell. Want the gin lamp? What would be the purpose of that? Oh, it gives me mana. This gives me mana, which might help me trigger the crown. Yeah, I'll take it. And on the off chance that it activates and I get 7 and 27 health and give this thing it'll pump this double axe for 27 extra damage. Okay. That's a pretty cool possibility. Poison resist? Yeah. Let's do this for one more gem. There's that stone skin potion I wanted. I was going to upgrade it, but the game had other plans. Yeah, let's do this. I'm finally going to get that spike collar I wanted. My battle rage will last 2 seconds longer, which could come in handy. I got a lot of goodness going on during battle rage. Here we go. I don't think this could get much better. Maybe it could.
Okay.
Good. Healing, big healing reduction because he's like got a lot of healing with this build. He's got chain whips, which are taking away my buffs, which is kind of annoying. But he's not debuffing me, so I'm not worried. There, my crown triggered. That's a couple seconds of invulnerability. The flute. Nothing like a barbarian with a flute.
Yeah.
Harder, faster, stronger, better. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. I did have 2 hit points left. I like finishing with all 5 hit points, but like that doesn't happen that often. Big wins. The Scrubby Scrub. You're here for the graphene. Well, it's stored with a Phene. It's spelled like this. Phene. Phene. Phene is a chemical structure. It means that it's a hexagonal structure. And it's very important that you remember that graphene is a hexagon, which is why it's spelled Phene. So there's like borophene, graphene, probably have hydrophene, things like that. Randizzle Swizzle, Tommy Trees, and Siberian Ape. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Let's come charging into the game chat. Good to see you guys. Welcome. Thanks for coming. Yeah, I just wrapped a run of backpack battles. Ultimately, the double axe is where it's carried me through all the way. With luck and oil lamp, I was able to get it up to 100% accuracy. I was attacking every 0.6 seconds with all these fanny packs and yellow gems. Surprised I didn't see more yellow gems this run, but I took what I could get. Yellow gems in the battle axes, the double axes, like fucking top tier. You want to hit as much and as fast as possible with just bursts of stamina. I have my heroic stamina potion, which came in handy because he was wiping my stamina out. The divine potion. And we finally got a trigger on the King Crown. I knew I could do it. The Jin lamp came in pretty nice at the end of the game. I don't think it triggered on this, though. Triggering by meaning that I had 7 armor, luck. Yeah, I didn't get up because he was ripping my buffs away with these chain whips. Hitting hard. He triggered both of his Hearts of Darkness, taking my buffs. He was just stealing my buffs. Fortunately, with this thing, I create so much heat, and the Goobert was making so much heat that he couldn't take enough buff. He couldn't take all my buffs. He just couldn't, because the heat was kind of a buffer. It would take random buffs away from me. This steals buffs and turns them into healing for him. This just takes 2 buffs and then does more damage for every buff it takes away. So he was taking a lot of 8 buffs every 3 seconds or something. 10, 12 buffs every 3 seconds. But I had all this flame, so it was like random which buffs it'll get. So there's a much more likelihood that it'll take from, each point of buff has the same percentage chance of being removed. So there's a lot of heats. And it was protecting my other buffs from being taken. My luck, my mana. And because of that, I had enough mana to trigger this and become invulnerable, which really bought me some time. 2.5 seconds of invulnerability is big in how long did the battle go on for? I went on for 16 seconds. That wasn't a short battle. Cool. Good run. Feels good to win a game while I'm streaming. Sometimes I play off stream and I think that I don't have to stay true. I can be kind of lazy because no one's watching. But when I'm on stream, I'm really doing the math, making good calculations. I don't know what's above diamond, but I'd like to find out. Yeah. The Scrubby Scrub. Tommy Trees, did I say hello to you? I just saw it was your first Twitch chat. That's hot, dude. Welcome. Scrubby Scrub said, yes, talking a lot about vibrating. If I'd heard the pyramids, that they may have used sound to shape the rock. I have heard of that stuff. I've heard that the pyramids, the sarcophagi, I don't know what a sarcophagus is, were not burial boxes, but they were actually sensory deprivation tanks, and people would lay in them. Maybe they would put salt water in it or something, but they would lay in there. Basically what we have today with sensory deprivation tanks. sarcophaguses, and then they would sages or people come in there and they'd be like, oh, and they'd vibrate the chamber, and they'd be like making noise into the chamber through these like vents where they would like go oh and like send the sound. You know how it's kind of like telephones, like you ever speak into one end of a tube and then it comes out the other. Like if you have a tube, if someone's talking over here and they're talking through a tube that's leading over here, they'll talk from over there, but you'll hear it'll sound like they're coming from over there because the sound's coming out of the tube over there, and it's like a way to teleport sound, kind of, or I don't know if teleport's the right word, but that they would maybe do that in the pyramids. Like they could have a bunch of tubes. Now that I'm thinking about it, and this is the first I've ever thought about it, if one guy is sitting in a room with a tube that branches off into like 7 tubes that all wrap around and come into a room from different angles, and one guy could make the sound, or it could be a machine. It doesn't have to be a human. And all these different vibrations, and depending on the shape of the tube, it could change the frequency of the sound. So you could be creating harmonics with one guy making one note, depending on how far the sound has to travel and how tight the chamber gets. You could have like, chords being coming out in the room. Like, all this wild chords could be being played in the room, vibrating the dude laying in the tank. And people would, I think it was a fighter went there, like a MMA fighter. I don't remember who. Someone was telling me about it. He went there with him. Oh, it was Jimmy Corsetti. I think it was Corsetti went there with him. Was it Jimmy? Somebody went to the pyramids with an MMA fighter in the last couple of years, and the fighter was in there. And when he came out, he was like, "I'm coming out of retirement." George St. Pierre, I think, maybe, GSP. And he was like, he said the look in his eyes, like he'd been activated. And people say there's like an activation that takes place at the pyramids. You go there and you have your soul activated. I find that absolutely fascinating. Makes a lot more sense than, I mean, it burial tomb also makes some sense, but like an elaborate burial tomb. But the idea that it was utilized for something cool is like, yeah, I hear that. So meta step. Looks like a wizard's room. It is a wizard's room. You're looking at it. These are some of my magic items. These magic items glow. They're being powered by electricity that's running through the wall. This magic item makes sound. When I push buttons on it, this magic item illuminates it. I'm actually speaking to you through an enchanted box. This magical device here projects sound. It's wild, dude. Like we think about wizards and how like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if we cast magic? Bro, I'm teleporting myself to you right now. This is like the real magic. We are magicians. We've mastered, well, we've at least got our hands on magic when we discovered electricity again. Electricity powers the magnet. Well, this coffee's ripping through me. I'm going to hit the bathroom again. Yo. Oh, you think that was the pyramids were a nuclear power plant? What kind of nuclear power? Because there's fusion, there's fission. Yeah, I think that the King's Chamber particularly, and I'll show you why I think this. I don't know if you've seen this much. This is the King's Chamber. This is the Great Pyramid. It's like a cross section of what they've discovered within the pyramid. And there's other better cross sections. Let me see if I can find other views of it. Yeah, I'm pulling up images of it right now. I like the images inside of it too. That's a big image. Doesn't need to be that big. Oh, cool. Wikipedia has some cool images of it. You know, Wikipedia, for all the shit that it gets, has a lot of really good stuff about it. It ain't perfect, but then who is, you know? Who is? There's the King's Chamber and the Queen's Chamber. This is the Grand Gallery leading up to the pyramid. I'll post some images of it and tell you what I'm thinking about it. Okay, I think this is a cool image. This is the King's Chamber here. This is the King's Chamber, they call it. And they call this the Queen's Chamber. It's like it's not directly under it. It's like kind of adjacent below it. Like if this was up on a hill, you were like looking over the side of the hill, you could look down on this building. I think that what happened was ancient Egyptians came upon this building, and it's made of granite. It's inside the pyramid, like buried inside the pyramid. But it's made of granite. It's made of this stuff. Where is it? It's this room here. I think this is is this the King's Chamber? Pulling up images of this thing. So, this is the King's Chamber. Yeah, this is it right here. It's like it's breathable. Like it looks like it's stacked granite above it with these holes open. So imagine that this was a building just on its own standing there. I think what happened was, this is just a guess. This is kind of what I'm thinking about it, is that some ancient civilization had built this granite tower that was like at the center of their town. It was like their temple. And if they were attacked, they would they'd send food and the women and children inside this building, up this corridor. And then they would line the corridor with dudes with spears. And they'd be like, yeah, just fucking try it. You want to come up, you want to get our people, you got to come through us. And any attacking army could get as close as they could to all the people, but then the really valuable stuff, the people themselves and some of the food, could live inside this building. And it was protected by just armed dudes. There was like no room to invade, and no siege unit could break this thing. It was made of fucking solid, strong granite. And for centuries, this is like, maybe I'll write this into a movie someday. For centuries and even maybe millennia, it stood as like a testament to the defensibility of this culture. That it was just this maybe it was Atlantis, I don't know, but like an eastern outpost of the Atlantean Empire could not be taken. And they were horrific people. Maybe they were conquerors, maybe they were like imperialists, whatever, but they had this was like a symbol of their indestructibility. And then later a culture came and they found it, and they were like, fuck these people. After like Atlantis had fallen, we remember what they did to us. We're going to bury this thing. And they buried it in limestone, because the pyramid's made of limestone. This is like a granite building with a entryway buried by limestone. And they're like, bury it, make humanity forget that they ever existed. We want to erase the memory of these people. And there was like, it was like they went up a hill. There was like a little outpost down here where the, you know, whoever the guards would live, or there's like a mini kind of outpost here, also made of granite, I believe. This is the Queen's Chamber, they call it. But then up here, there's like the main defensive building. It's kind of just an idea, but it definitely is super out of place relative to the other structure of the limestone burial. But yeah, I think these pyramids are burial mounds. Like they buried buildings with them. And then like there's these airways. These are like airways. Like to breathe through. Connecting to these buildings. So I don't know, man. If I had better images, I could do more research. Man, I would love to know more. The relieving chambers above the kings. Yeah, dudes in here with torches. Yeah, you can get torchlight. The smoke can get out of the building. I mean, honestly, someone with a ladder could, like, climb up and drop down bottles of burning oil, but I don't know what the setup was, because it could also have had, like, wooden palisades all around it protecting it. Fuck if I know, man. But I do know that it is very out of place relative to the rest of the structure, in that it's made of solid, these beautiful stones of granite, like these really well-laid, strong granite rocks. Just beautifully ancient technology, like before the flood. Dragon Slayer Ornstein in the chat. Also, Tophone Man and Ed Faust. Hello. I think that they used electricity to light inside, Ed. The Baghdad battery. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Baghdad battery, but it's this thing. It was a set of artifacts. They found them. A tube of copper. And a rod of iron that would go in the tube of copper. And that would go inside of a ceramic pot. And then they'd fill it up with vinegar or wine, some sort of acidic liquid. And it would produce an electrical charge. And they probably used that as their batteries. These were probably like ancient batteries. And then you can chain a bunch of these together and wire them together and produce much, much larger electrical charges. And like, what is this? You may be seeing this image. It's a hieroglyph that they found in the pyramid. This is looks like a light bulb to me. It looks like he's holding a big spotlight. Either it's just a spotlight that's shining water, or shining water. Like a tube filled with water? That they illuminate the tube of water? I don't know. Maybe. But this looks like a filament. They thought it looked like a snake. I mean, the gods, the people that owned the tech, probably told the plebs that they were gods. Like, they did, literally. They're like, the Pharaoh is God, so it is a snake. And they'd be like, when in reality it's like a tungsten filament or like a copper filament or something. You see the wire here connected to something in a box. Probably Baghdad batteries secured inside of like a stone box or something. The only reason I think that this is not just light shining out of a big flashlight is because they're holding it. They're holding it up on their heads. They're like lifting it. So I think it was actual glass. Like a glass tube that was illuminated. And I think that's how they lit inside the pyramids when they were in there. That's how they probably lit a lot of their buildings, because there's not a lot of fire or scorch marks or anything anywhere in that vicinity, in that genre, in those buildings. What a wild hieroglyph. These guys. Now, whether or not they invented this or they discovered it based on ancient Atlantis, because I think a lot of the Egypt was like leftover remnants of the flood from what the technology that Atlantis had discovered and been working on. And Greece. It wasn't just Atlantis. There were other cultures and stuff. But Atlantis seems to have conquered the planet with its ocean power. And probably with their electricity. I like the idea that they had radio. I don't think they really did, but in the movie I'm working on, they do. And that was how they were able to dominate the seas. They're like, how do they know where we are? Because they have fucking radio, dude, and they're telling each other. Communication technology, bruh. Yo, the pyramids are wild. Electroplate metal with the batteries. Alexa, stop. Hey, Alexa, stop. That fucking machine, dude. It's so convenient, but like freaky. Yeah, it's a script that I've been building. It's pretty cool. I'm going to eat this meat stick while I'm talking about it. Hello, Owl Knight. Yeah, the Ark of the Covenant, I believe it was a power box of electricity, too. That's why they couldn't touch it. Here, I'll show you. Are there hieroglyphs of it? Are there images of it and stuff? This seems to be a replication of what it looked like. There's lots of cool here's one. The Ark of the Covenant. So like a box. And it was probably filled with juice, like battery acid or whatever you want to call it. Vinegar, wine, something acidic with copper and iron producing an electrical charge. But it could be like super advanced battery power, like a lot of power coming out of this thing, where if you touch it, it will kill you. Like you'll get electrocuted and you'll die. So they had to put these wooden or whatever, they had to have these large, like grounded sticks that they would carry it on. And they would like hold the sticks and they'd walk because they couldn't touch the box. The box would shock them and kill them because it was so full of electricity. That's probably what it was. The stories will say that they needed certain, like only special priests could go into the room where it was because it was so dangerous, and that makes me think it's like highly electrified, and they knew what they were doing. They knew what they could and couldn't touch. Probably wore like grounding equipment when they would go near it. Yeah, only certain people could touch it. The people with the knowledge of how to handle highly electrified probably had rubber gloves and stuff. That's awesome. It'd be cool to replicate something like that that is actually electrical. Maybe radioactive, but I think it was more basic than that. I've never seen any evidence that they had nuclear power, but I have seen the Baghdad battery, so electrical power for sure. Hello, Sam. Sam Deere. Yeah, I mean, if anyone has evidence of it being radiation or nuclear power in some way, send it to me, because that's an interesting philosophy. But I see like hard evidence that they had electricity, like basic electrical juice, electrical batteries powered by vinegar or whatever the fuck. Yeah, they could have chained those boxes together and had even more power. Oh, you're talking about Indiana Jones. Yeah, it melted that dude's face with the power of the Ark of the Covenant. One of my favorite things to do, my favorite things in life is learning about ancient history and then applying common sense and being like, oh, the stories, of course, are fantastical. People make up bullshit in real time in real life and in our modern age, but like, imagine all the bullshit that got made up over the last tens of thousands of years of people like some idiot walks into a tribe and kills everybody. He's like, I am God now. Write it down. And they're like, okay. And then God said, and he's like, yes. And then another guy comes in and kills him. And he's like, I'm God now. We're going to do it differently now. Write it down. They're like, okay. And that's why God has all these different behaviors and ways. And like, you just tell people, this is what happened in the past. And they're like, okay. And they write it down like without any proof. And then in 30 or 70 years, like everyone just believes it. The eating's loud. All right. So applying, like, well, as I said, common sense to like these old crazy stories is so fun. And like it settles me. I think like, oh yeah, they were just people. All those old stories of like angels and demons and like gods, and it's like, dude, they were all just people making shit up, telling lies. People lie. The liar, unfortunately, has conquered and controlled so much throughout the history of humanity. We've got to kind of reverse engineer the truth. Zeus didn't throw lightning. He had electricity. Angels didn't have wings. They used hang gliders. Probably. What I'm interested in is how God's angels in the Bible had flaming swords. Were they like electrified? Why were they glowing? Why did they look like fire? What would cause that? Flaming swords. Were they flashlights? Plasma, just like electricity? I mean, they could have been like electrified. Yeah, like lightsaber, but that's super advanced tech. Like, what would they have that we could have built by now? Not just flashlights, because those aren't swords. Like, they could have been flashlights. I mean, they could have had swords and flashlights, and people assumed it was the same item. Oh, they could have just coated it in oil and then lit them to like cause a spectacle. Yeah, they could have just rubbed oil all over them and then lit them, and then been like, "My fire, I fear me," because like scaring people was a big part of control. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. They just oiled up the blades and then lit it when they were like going out to show the people, and then they would go home and like wipe off the oil. You only need to tell the story once. You only need to scare the people one time, and the memory will carry the rest. I gotta eat another meat stick before I keep going. This is my final beef, bacon, and apple bar for the next like 5 days. I have more in transit. Yo, Dragon Slayer. Oh, Grillmaster. Hello. I didn't see that was you saying that. Hey, man. Yeah, exactly. If they developed laser technology, I don't know if they were advanced enough, if they had the power sources to produce lasers, though. But, I mean, that doesn't mean, like, light. I mean, maybe they could. Maybe they could have had lasers. Like, lasers to cut rock. They could have also used water drills, because they had, like, really precise cutting techniques way back. But water is, like, the best... one of the best drills on Earth if it's high enough pressure. Could have been diamond too, yeah. I mean, diamonds occur naturally, so they could have had just diamonds and like pneumatic diamonds. Water drills are fascinating. I mean, they're so... I didn't know, really... It's not to be understated how powerful water is as a cutting tool. What are they called? Sculling drills? I'm looking them up right now. Water... Oh, I gotta change my setting. I'm not playing backpack battles anymore. I'm just chatting. Just chatting. There we go. Just chatting. I was down in Chile when we were working on our graphene, first round of that graphene company. And we went to some expo where they were unleashing and unveiling a bunch of technology. And I think they had a water drill. It was all about water filtration, but I think they had a water drill. I just remember watching the water like move so hard. It might not have been actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think it was more filtration, and I was looking at the water drills online around that time. I'm going to eat this, and I'm not going to chew it into the microphone. What's the answer, Tony? Metal ball bearings. I guess you could have wooden bearings too, but just bearings in general. The sphere. Oh, Mickey, it's spectacular. Caleb, I already took it down. I already closed out all those windows. I was pulling up Space Marines. I can pull it up, though, really fast. They call it the Dendera Light. This hieroglyph. I've heard that tow phone, man, that they experimented with mirrors to light fires on ships. That they would try and set ships on fire from a distance with like lenses and mirrors and stuff. I don't know if they would actually use laser technology, but it was definitely high heat. I've heard that. I think was Archimedes, wasn't he working on something like that? Let me see. This is Archimedes' fire-reflecting mirrors, often credited with using mirrors to set fire to Roman ships during the siege of Syracuse in 212 BC. However, the historical accuracy of this legend is disputed. Used mirrors to focus the sun's rays, raising the temperature of the ships enough to ignite them. While a concave mirror can indeed focus sunlight, burning a distant wooden ship would require an impractically large mirror. Doesn't mean they didn't have one. Or lenses, or like maybe if he figured out at angles that. And they got the burning glass here. I mean, these crystal balls behind me can light fire, but they're close. It's got to be close up. You know, you got to get that. Like, here's something. Lighting a fire with the sun. This ancient French one. Here's a dude doing it to cooking some meat with it or something. Doing it to a dead rat. I don't know. He's just starting a fire. Oh, it's so awesome. It says that the legend of Archimedes' burning glass was likely originated from Plutarch's writings, which described a burning mirror made of joined triangular metal mirrors installed at the temple of the Vestal Virgins. And then Aristophanes mentioned it in a play. It's just an anecdote at this point. That's cool, though. Archimedes. That's awesome. I wonder if it actually worked. Maybe it worked on smaller ships. Fire reflecting mirrors. I mean, it's light reflecting mirrors. He's not reflecting fire. I don't know. Maybe he was. Well, I'm loading Space Marines right now, but for the record, it's black screen. But it's loading. It takes a while to load. Oh, Dragon Fruit, you had the... It looked like a Kundalini awakening exercise. You're talking about that the Dendera lights? Resembled like a mantra session for the lotus opening, the Kundalini. Yeah, I mean, it could have been more of a spiritual metaphor, but it looks like hard science to me. And like they didn't have any flame when they're like, how did they light the pyramids? There are no fire marks on the wall at all. I'm like, okay, then it must have been these batteries. Or they just walked in dark and they had night vision, which is not real. Not that I know of. Never seen a human with a tapeta lucidum. That's what cats, those are the little lens that cats have that let them see in the dark. They have low light vision. They don't have dark vision. Dark vision, if you're a fantasy nerd like me, is the ability to see in complete darkness. And you see in black and white. That doesn't exist in animals as far as I can tell. But low light vision
if you have just the tiniest bit of light. That's what elves have. And then they can see it in color up to about 30 feet, I think. And then they can see black and white up to 60 feet. I think. Something like that. They change it. It changes from time to time. Gotta go to prison and get the shine installed in your eyes? What's the shine? Is that like a cybernetic implant that they put in the eyes of the prisoners so they can work 24/7? Yeah, I do think science and magic are indistinguishable. That's a pretty good way of putting it. Like magnetics and magic, that MAG prefix is like persistent, we should say. Man, this game is still loading. This is freakish. I'm looking at this. Maybe if I click on the screen and just chill, it'll load faster. I loaded it last night. It took about 12 minutes for it to load. And this is Space Marine 2. Warhammer Space Marine 2. But then, well, it took about 8 or 10 minutes for it to get through the black screen. I mean, it was like the initial load that the game had to do on my computer once. And then it got loaded and it started saying, adding in the bottom right, it was like adding, calculating or getting things ready for, and that lasted another like 8 minutes or 10 minutes. Then the game loaded and I hit start and it took 40 seconds for it to load into the menu. And then I exited out of the game and loaded it back up and it loaded within 15 seconds or 20 seconds. So I thought, okay, I'm good to go. Tomorrow I'm going to stream this game, and it's going to load in 20 or 30 seconds. And it's not. I really want to play it on stream. I have a feeling that it's loading right now, but why? I'm not going to tolerate a game that has to load for 10 minutes every day before I can play it. That's coming off the computer immediately if that's the case. Yeah, I'm down to troubleshoot it, Aaron, but if I own this game and load, like, because right now the game thinks I'm playing and Steam thinks I'm playing the game, and if I play the game for more than like 2 hours, I can't return it. And I'm going to happily return this game and talk shit about it for the next 6 months if I can't get it loaded. All right, I'm canceling this game. This game fucking sucks. Didn't even look that good anyway. I'll give it one more chance before I give up on it right now. It says I played it for 56 minutes and I've never played it. Oh, 66 minutes now. So how long until I can... I'm going to look at doing a return. Yeah, it worked last night. I got to the menu. I'm going to load it one more time and sit here and not Alt-Tab. I'm not going to click anything. The only difference between last night and right now is that I have the Streamlabs up streaming. All right, load screen activated. Are you getting that? No. Easy anti-cheat. It's easy. Don't even worry about it. No, my boot drive's on a solid state drive. Everything else I have is HDD drives. HD drives. And trust me, I am not buying a hard drive to play a video game. Unless it's like a phenomenal game that I have been anticipating and love. Yeah, they can suck it. They can send me an SSD if they want me to play their game. I already validated the integrity of the game in Steam yesterday. Took like an hour, and it didn't solve the problem. It was a 10-minute load. I read that a lot of people have to wait for 10 minutes while it loads. This is the only game I've ever owned that's taken 10 minutes to load, Disease. It's not a computer problem. It's on their end. The game should not take that long to load multiple days in a row. Like if you build a car that can't drive on roads, you're like, it's a road problem. You're like, bro, fix your tires, car company. No, I don't have room on the boot drive. I mean, I think I've got like 26 gigs open on the boot drive, or 30 gigs, and this game's 90 or 80. It's a 1 terabyte boot drive, I think, or like 700 gigabyte boot drive SSD. SSDs, I don't know what they are, how much they cost. I haven't looked into it. There, the game's running now. Let's see if I can show you. All right, it's official. Let's see if I can keep it going. I just clicked the screen and it froze. Oh my God. It's supposed to be pulling up and saying AMD right now. Look at this fucking piece of trash game. You better be such a good game, Warhammer. Oh, now it's doing this loading resources thing. It did this for like 10 minutes last night. Check it out in the bottom left. Well, I know I'm a little complainy right now, but it's just because I've waited literally an hour for this to load. Loading resources yet again. If I got to wait every day to get this. Let's watch together. So you know I'm not fucking bullshitting you. Dude, I will say the music is awesome. When it loaded, I was like, ooh, I sound like I'm in like at a movie theater. Like getting ready to watch an epic movie. And it looked all right. Good. Good, Aaron. I'm not actually gonna I gotta make sure that it says Space Marines. Warhammer 40,000. I gotta change it on what is this? Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2? There's a lot of Warhammer games on Twitch. Space Marine 2, that's what this is called. Okay, settings changed. I don't want to clip. Yeah, this is what I was doing last night. It moved. Did you see it? It moved. They're like, I know. If we make them load the game for 3 hours before they get to play it, then they can't return it. Disease, you're saying an M2 1 terabyte SSD for under 100? Is that external? That'd be cool if I had like a drive that I just plugged into my computer from behind that was like a gigabyte or a terabyte, a couple terabytes. I was looking at just getting a 10 terabyte HD drive that I could put a bunch of stuff on, and that will free up my other slots to then take out these old HD drives, because I have like three HD drives in there right now, and I think they're taking up all my hard drive slots. So compile those into one big Even I could even go like 20 terabytes to be honest. I could spend like $300 on a big, and then look at solid state drives. While it's loading, I'll pull up Amazon and take a look at solid state drives. So SSD, let's see what comes up. Two terabyte external drive. So USB-C, I mean, it's not going to be as fast if it's external. Might defeat the purpose of it being solid state. $289 for a 4 terabyte SSD. Let's see what I'm looking at here. This thing is pretty cool. $300. Four terabyte SSD. That might really, really upgrade this whole process, actually. Ian the man, what's up, dude? All right, I'm going to cart this thing. And also, I think I have the Seagate. I also have this thing in my cart. This would be the 10 terabyte. Maybe I'll check HDDs really quick. Here, maybe you guys give me some advice on this one. Oh, it's just because it's on sale. There's the 10 terabytes cheaper than the 8 terabyte. It also has a 7,200 RPMs instead of 5,400 RPMs. So it's a 3.5 inch internal hard drive. It's a 10 terabyte for $100. I think that's a good one to have just for storage. I do a lot of like video storage, and there's a lot of games that do not need solid state. By the way, we're still loading. So I might grab this thing. NAS drivers. What's up, Ian, man? Tim Pool. I don't know where Tim Pool is. I think he's in Butler, Pennsylvania. All right, I'm going to check out NAS drivers. I've never heard of those before. What's NAS? It's diskless. I'm going to hit the bathroom here. Well, this is like a $700 5-bay disk station. Diskless. It's this thing. Take a look. I'll be right back. 8 gigabyte DDR5 bay. What is this thing? Network access storage. What's up, Coach Hizzle? And Papa's John's? Oh, and Chaotix, hello. I have arrived, sir. Yeah, I'm loading Space Marine right now, as you can see in the bottom right. I'm loading resources. So this, what are they called? NAS, Network Assisted, what do they call them? Network Access Storages. You put hard drives in them, and then it's external, and it connects to your computer. Is that what these are? Am I reading that correctly? 10 extra drive bays. So it's like a hard drive bay. That's pretty cool, man. I want it. Oh, that's hello there, King of Cringe. Yeah, I have. Hello, Jay. Good to see you, man. I have played tabletop Warhammer a little bit. These are for networking, for networks. This one's a bit cheaper. I mean, it's a lot cheaper. It's got 2 drive bays. But you just said to get one. Then you said I didn't need one. If there's anything I like to buy, it's stuff. NAS HDDs. NAS HDDs. Yeah. What's the difference between NAS drives and regular drives? Here's a 10 terabyte. Are they just faster? Albino Viper, hello, sir. Hello, Andy. Liciousness in the chat. Faster? Oh, that's cool. So they're hard disks, or they're spinning drives, but they're faster than regular spinning drives. But maybe not as fast as. What's the 12 terabyte looking at? Yeah, I could go for a 10 terabyte. Yeah, I've never used an NAS internal hard drive before. Oh man, this would be a huge upgrade. Pop it in the old cart, take a look at it. It's probably a good idea to upgrade my my hard drive situation here. And then what? Put Space Marines on this drive. The fuck is this anyway? Oh, so this can go into network area assisted things, or it can go into your computer. Yeah, I've noticed the games, they really are. I had like multiple games over 60 terabytes that have just been sitting on my drive. I uninstalled a bunch of them. I hate uninstalling games. I'd rather keep them. Oh gosh, regularly. Now I've got like old. Let me see what hard drive I've got now. Like this. Purchased it in 2020. It's the 3.5 2 terabyte version of this. I think it's a 5400 mega RPM. I've got like 2 of these or something, or 3 of these. Let me see here. Yeah, it looks like this. I've got 3 of these. Or 2 of these or something. So we're looking at... These are both 256 megabyte caches. I mean, literally, not much difference, except that these are NAS and size-wise. I don't know. Be cool to get 2 of these. I mean, they're going to keep dropping in price. Next, there'll be 100 terabyte drives for like $180. And then you'll get your like 5 terabyte SSDs for $68, and then your 10 terabyte SSDs for like $99. And then the games are going to be 300 gigabytes and 700 gigabytes. I have a feeling that the hard drive industry and the gaming industry is colluding. They're like, you make sure that we can always sell our cheapest drive for 60, and our mid-range drives are always going to be 180 because they're always going to be running out of space and they need more drives. Because I got a feeling they could make this stuff a lot cheaper now. It was like how video games have been like $50 forever. Old Atari games were $30 each. Then Nintendo came out and they were 30. They used to always be 30. Then they were 40, and it was like, oh my god, a game is $40. The first $50 game, I was like, hands in the air, like, oh, fuck it. It's happening. Then there's 60. I saw a game go up to 70, and that was when people had enough. They're like, no, I'm not. I won't. But, like, the games weren't, they were still cheap, shitty games, and they would still be $40, $30. I was like, God, same cost as those shitty Atari games. Price controlling from the corporate level. Government's not allowed to do it, but the corporations, they get to choose their costs because they're corporations. Get it? I've got a little sardonic tone in there. I think I want this drive. Did I already add this? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Okay, and maybe that SSD. So these will be big upgrades. If I go and get a 10 terabyte NAS, and a 4 terabyte SSD. And then I've got my boot drive, which is an SSD. And they'll still be running that other 2 terabyte. I mean, I could get 2 of these. I don't need 20 terabytes right now, though. And I can buy one. They'll deliver it to me. You know, if I'm like, oh God, I need one, I can get it in a couple days. It wouldn't be that big of a deal. Red Pro, Red Plus. What's the difference there? It's hard drive time. What's Red Pro? Is this for like laptops? Well, I mean, I can afford isn't the right term. I literally can buy the most overpriced. It's really about like the value for the cost at this point. Like it's an investment. So I'm making an investment. I don't want to spend over $700 on hard drives right now if I don't have to. Like there's some crazy SSDs. I pulled up SSD and I'm looking at like what's reasonable, because what I do is I'll Look at the scaling cost. 4 terabytes is $289. This must be for laptops. Is this for laptops? $299 portable. Hey! Space Marines loaded. It only took me 20 minutes. Literally 20 minutes or something. I wasn't counting. I've got a bad taste in my mouth about this game. Hopefully the game's fucking incredible. Let's find out. Okay, let's get rid of that. I'm still looking at hard drives here real quick. So solid state. Does solid state have to be a SATA, SATA, to run on my machine? I need to do more research before I just start buying hard drives, but I think I can pull this 10 gig one first. But really, the SSD is going to allow for some super fast hot gaming.